Hello, everyone. Hey, can I get everyone's attention? Shh. Hi, my name is Marisa Bakers. I am the Associate Director of Founders Institute. I wear many hats. I'm also with Texas Health. If you want to learn more about that, contact me. But today I'm with the Founders Institute. And thank you so much for being here. If I can make sure that I gather all your attention, sit down for about a few minutes to meet and learn about Founders Institute and some of our sponsors and partners. So if you just have a little bit of your attention, we would really appreciate that. Thank you all for being here, and I want to give you a quick introduction to the founder and executive director at Founders Institute, Martin Martinez, and where is he? Anyways, hiding behind a banner. I would like to introduce you to Martin Martinez. He will give you more information about what we do. So thank you all.
Everybody from Marisa. Let's go this way. Go that way. Ramps out there. How we doing, everybody? Y'all good? Can you hear me? I don't know if anybody's here. We can just shut down the happy hour and y'all can go home. How we doing? All right. There's these seats over here I'd like people to come and congregate on. Just do that, Paul. Pied Piper, you know what to do. Get me sick. Get me listen. I promise I'll be quick. Y'all know I can be long-winded, so I'm going to stop on that. But I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here for the final event of our summer series. It's cooling down. How many of you all, it's your first time coming to a Founder Institute event? Ooh, we got some faces. Say hi to those folks. How many of y'all have been here all the time? And y'all keep coming. Even better. Even better. So, for many of you, it's your first time here as well. How many people's first time here at East End Ballroom? Right on, right on. Well, it's an amazing space. I've been watching it unfold for some time, and it's been beautiful to watch it grow since just the last March. And I want to kick it off to them first, because they are going to tell you everything about their dreams or visions for this. I love talking to founders, visionaries, entrepreneurs, and just hearing them share their dream. So without further ado, I want to start the evening, we'll be quick, with Dustin here at East End Ballroom. He's going to tell a bit more about what you find yourself in. Please give it up.
Hey guys, welcome. Thanks again for coming. I'll be short. East End Ballroom is a dynamic bar, restaurant, live music venue. We have screens hidden all around the venue, which conceal our television, so we lean in heavily into sports during sports seasons. Our food is helmed by our culinary director, Coulter Peck. We have a fantastic middle of the road, but fantastic bistro menu. I assure you, you can't get a Wagyu steak like this anywhere in town, especially for the price that we charge. Our music is helmed by Jacob Skiba. He's he won 4-time Grammy Award-winning producer from Arlen Studios. So if you come here on a Thursday night, you will definitely hear, most likely hear, artists who tour the country. We've had several Grammy Award-winning artists take stage, and our music programming is pretty dynamic throughout the week and weekend. Wednesdays we kind of leave open to networking events such as this, and yeah, we work hard on this place. Still work in progress. I'll have some paint on the building soon, but yeah, I'd love to have you guys back. If you guys are hanging around after the event, I'd love to meet as many of you as possible and tell you a little bit more about the venue. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, brother. Give it up for the team here at East End Ballroom. Tip your bartenders. Tip your bartenders. I was a bartender throughout college, so I know how much work it goes in. These people do a lot of work. So make sure you take care of them. They'll remember you next time you show up. I've been actually spending Fridays here, do a little co-working thing. They open up a little bit earlier on Fridays. So if you want to join me, meet some of the staff a little bit more, maybe learn a bit more about what we're doing if you're not a part of this community yet. Many of you raised your hand saying it's your first time. So if that's the case, come talk to me. I'm a little bit more accessible on Fridays here. So I'll be here this Friday. Definitely come out. Definitely try all the food. Food's fantastic. Food's fantastic. But again, let's keep it rolling. We got some great partners. I'm sure you had a chance as you walked in to go talk to Patrick with JustWorks. So we're gonna have him come up a little bit. He flew in from New York for this, y'all. So please give him some time. Please give it up for our friends at JustWorks.
Thanks, Martine. So like Martina just said, yeah, flew in from New York today. Great to be down here. Originally from Boston, so it's like my 4th or 5th time coming down to Austin. You guys know how to have a good time down here. Love coming and checking out the city. But yeah, so JustWorks essentially, not sure how many of you small business owners are kind of dealing with the day-to-day hiring, scaling, keeping track of compliance, all that fun stuff, when I know you'd rather be focusing on, growing the business, your day-to-day versus all the HR hassles that are associated with starting a small business. So that's really where JustWorks comes in. So we're a PEO, professional employer organization. So what that means is, so we are a HR tech company for small business owners like yourself. So essentially we're taking care of the payroll, automating payroll, taking care of tax compliance, tax payroll filings, all of that, along with benefits as well. On the health insurance front, so what we do is, because of our relationships with the national carriers, a lot of times small business owners, they don't have the capital to afford lucrative Fortune 500 level benefits. Because of our relationship with them, we can outsource those benefits on your behalf, and in tandem provide our HR software services, automate your payroll, take care of the compliance. A lot of the small business owners we work with are really mission driven. They'd much rather be working on what matters to them, growing the business. And so we're kind of just here to take all the burdens, whether it be HR, payroll, off your plate, so you can focus on growing your business. Thanks again, Founders Institute and Martine, for having us. We really do appreciate the partnership, and hope you guys have a good night.
All right, give it up one more time for our friends at JustWorks. How y'all feeling? Y'all good? For real? Y'all good? It's cooler outside these days. First time I actually met the team at JustWorks, they got in on an event we've been running the last 4 years at a thing you might have heard of called South by Southwest. Any of y'all been to y'all ever heard of South by Southwest? No? I guess not. I'm sorry, Alex. We're just gonna have to do a cold pitch. How many of y'all ever heard about that fun time in March? Participate? Yeah? Yeah, cool. Sweet. So we've been hosting this great event. JustWorks came on board in 2024 for a really big one. 1,500 people showed up. It was incredible time. So we're really grateful that they're kind of running out and supporting us for this event, and I'm looking forward to more. But I talk about that time in March because it's a magical time for me professionally, and we've been privileged with Founder Institute to cultivate a really strong relationship with the team at South by Southwest. So you may have seen Alex and Tim over at that table right across from JustWorks, and they have some really cool news to share. Obviously, with the convention center no longer in existence, there's a different vision and dream for the future. So I can't say that you're going to hear all of that dream today, but you're going to hear about how to get involved and a special opportunity for all of you in the community on how to get access to the innovation side. So without further ado, I want to introduce Alex Casolaro with South by Southwest.
Thank you so much. So appreciative of Martine and the Founder Institute, and just how supportive he's been with and to South by as a partner, and has become a dear friend of mine over the past year that I've been with South by. So I'm Alex Casolaro. I head up all of our badge sales and strategy for South by across the EDU and conference and festivals. My colleague Tim is here tonight. If you haven't come and chatted with us at our table yet, please do. As everyone does know, or as Martine just mentioned, the convention center is down for a massive remodel. So 2026 is bringing a really refreshed and reimagined South by. We're taking over downtown Austin in a lot of new and interesting ways. Come chat with us about that. We're happy to explain it and share what we can at this point. Our badges go on sale October 1st, so a few weeks from now. Big milestone for us, obviously. And yes, Martine mentioned and teased that we are running a badge discount on our innovation badges, which will get access to all of our tech and conference programming for the event. So if you want to learn more about that, come to the table. We have a QR code. You can get access to everything and be in touch with Tim and I directly. And of course, if you're a founder, if you want to show up, if you want to get involved with our South by Pitch program, we can of course send lots of information about that and just be a go-to resource on everything related to South by. So good to see you all. Thank you for having us, and I'll throw it back to Martine.
Thank you, Alex. One more time for Alex with South by Southwest. I think there's gonna be some fun stuff cooking up here, but that's up for Dustin to figure out in terms of programming for South by. It's a beautiful venue. They got a stage, got sound, all that fun stuff. This is my sound though. South by has been a really big part of my journey as an entrepreneur, as an events person. I'm an events guy. So I'm grateful to have such a continuing strong relationship, just personally, but also for this community. It's a big time for a lot of you that are looking to connect with the global creative community, to launch your businesses, to connect with investors, and just get seen at a level that you don't really get any time of the year other than those days in March. So I encourage you all to get involved as much as you can. Full disclosure, I've been an advisor for almost a decade with the organization too, so don't take my word for it. Talk to maybe Gabe. Gabe runs a really cool meetup, and we have a few other folks here. I think Julia also has a meetup coming on, something. Well, again, a lot of you are involved. In any case, I'm grateful for you all. Looking forward to seeing what happens come October when badges go live. But that said, you know, we've been in Texas about 10 years now. 10 years. It's been a lot of work. We're also the only programs in the world, 200 cities, 100 countries, that run fully in-person programming, in-person cohorts. Communities built not on Zoom. It's built here with connections and individuals sharing, supporting, trying to just make sure you don't make the same mistakes they did. It's a big driver for me and why Founder Institute's been an integral part of my career path in building this alongside incredible folks like Gabe, Marisa, Riley, Paul O'Brien. One of the first few people that ever answered the phone almost a decade ago. It's a special program. It's a special organization. For those of you who might just be experiencing us, it's like, what is this about? Lame. That's fine. I'll see you again at somebody else's happy hour. It may not be for you. That's totally cool. For those of you who are like, dang, Martine, this is the realest shit I've heard from anybody in this startup space. Then all right, keep showing up, keep hanging out. But at the end of the day, in-person programming's harder. There's a reason why we do it, because I think it matters to those folks that are enrolled in this cohort starting next week for the next 4 months of their life, every Wednesday. How many of y'all are in the program right now? Raise your hand. How many of y'all just enrolled? Come on, stand up. Come on. Get to know each other. It's hopefully all met. We got some people that are showing up right now. Stand up, y'all. Stand up. Come on. They're about to undertake one of the most challenging experiences of their professional career, starting a company. It's one of the hardest things you can do. It's one of the loneliest things you can do. Everyone that loves you will call you crazy. And for those of you that are giggling, you know it because it's true. I've started companies, I've raised money, I've lost everything. I've started from ground zero and done it again, back and forth, over and over again. What I didn't have, that what we have now, is a community that says you are not alone and I'm here for you too. And that's why we do this. That's why folks volunteer their time, our mentors, their time. That's why our leaders who are building startups volunteer their time for this. But at the end of the day, we can't have an in-person program unless we have a home for it. So it's always been an undertaking. We've built some incredible relationships over the years. Just this past South by Southwest, we brought a conference, a global conference to Texas called Founder X. 41 countries from all around the world came to Texas for the Founder Institute community. Because we're, again, 200 cities, 100 countries. About 40% show up. Cool. So they got to see what Texas is all about, what this vision, this dream is all about. And in doing so, we made some really great, we got recognized. A lot of work that I'm particularly proud of in terms of this community showing up. At the state level, from the governor's office. We had a representative from the governor's office speak at Founder X. And through him, he introduced us to some amazing individuals. So I'm excited to share our home for this year, for this fall. We'll be over at the Texas Association of Business. Yeah, there you go, yeah. For those of you who are like, what is that, Martin? I'm like, oh, glad you asked. It's the State Chamber of Commerce that oversees, he'll do a better pitch than I will on it, but they oversee the chambers across Texas. And they represent the state at the highest of levels for being a business owner, an entrepreneur, and an innovator. So I'm excited to introduce David, who's going to tell you a little bit more about TAB and what to expect for the next 4 months ahead. Please give it up.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Marisa, for putting up such an amazing event. It's always great to be in the company of so many entrepreneurs, people that have the initiative to start something new that makes our communities better. So, first of all, thank you for your all's efforts on what you do as well. My name is David Zapata. I work for the Texas Association of Business, TAV for short, for those that may feel better that way. We are the State Chamber of Commerce. Our membership represents not just Austin, but companies from all over the state, from all types of industries, and from all sizes, from the multinationals to the small business owners. Our number one priority as the Chamber of Commerce for Texas is advocacy. We defend, we fight for the interests of our members, and we support any efforts that promote and create economic development in Texas. In that context, we believe that innovation, startups, entrepreneurs like yourselves are the heart of economic development for the state. You create new things that bring growth for Texas. So again, for that, we thank you. And we have the pleasure and honor to partner with the Founders Institute with Martin and Marisa in this effort for the next few months in hosting the Founders Class in the TAV office downtown next to the Capitol. So we will have the honor of hosting you and seeing you for the next few months on Wednesdays and look forward to that experience, to experience that with you together. So again, TAV, our goal, our effort is to promote economic development, and in that capacity, we believe that we have something in common. And we want to do our best to help support your efforts. Look forward to having you in your offices, but also in doing that, learning a little more about some of the things that we do, and hopefully they're finding other ways to partner in similar collaborations. So thank you, Marisa. Thank you, Martin, for hosting the event tonight. And we look forward to keep our collaboration going for the next few months and seeing you more often now. So look forward to that as well.
Thank you. Give it up for all of our partners today. Give it up for Eastern Ballroom. Give it up for JustWorks. Give it up for South by Southwest. Give it up for our friends at the Texas Association of Business. But most importantly, give it up for yourself. I make you clap. Go clap for yourself. Thank you for showing up. Hopefully don't leave too soon just yet. I'm going to wrap things up with just something maybe a little sentimental, and then I'll shut up. But there's a reason why we do this. Not just because we care, but because we believe it matters. Everyone that supports the individuals that come in, every single cohort, and I see you, I'll see you all next Wednesday. I may be a little tougher than I am right now, but it's because nobody did that for me. And you need that. You need that more than anything else right now, is to just paint the reality of what the journey ahead is. Because you're going to spend too much time, you're going to get heartbroken too much, you're going to lose money, an opportunity, doing something that does not give you drive, that does not call to you, because it's not a problem that's big enough to worth solving, or it's something that's actually going to lead to another. So for all of you joining, I hope I see you at the end. You better make it to the end, because it will change your life. Even if you don't make it to the end, it might change your life. I'm honored to get to know you all. I'm honored for the people that have been here since day one. So let's get to it. Y'all get to work. But before we do that, enjoy a couple more rounds here at East End. Maybe buy me some tequila, I don't know. I'll tell you some stories. But in any case, the work begins now. So let's get to it, founders. Y'all ready? All right. Thank you all again. We're still rolling for another hour or so. So get to know somebody that you've yet to meet. There's an amazing community here, and we spent a lot of time building it. So I hope you take advantage of all you have. Thank you, everybody. Y'all have a great night. Get home safe. I know, so many. Those old unofficial days. Oh man, unofficial days. Come on, Patrick, come on, get it.
You're right.
My right, your left. Our left.
Framing it up proper, Dave.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to do a couple here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Entrepreneurship. Okay, and we're doing this. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll do one more. 1, 2,